Welcome back to the channel. Today we're diving into a growing concern, the theft of luxury and performance vehicles. This is the two-part series that'll be released back to back. The issue is becoming increasingly prevalent, affecting car owners and communities across the globe. What makes these vehicles such attractive targets for thieves? Luxury cars often come equipped with advanced technology and high-end features. Unfortunately, this also makes them prime targets for sophisticated criminal networks. The high-end resale value of these vehicles provides an attractive incentive for theft operations. Often, stolen cars are shipped overseas, making it difficult for authorities to recover them. So what can we do to safeguard our vehicles against theft? I'll dig deeper into prevention after this video. Thanks for watching. On the screen beneath me is an Instagram page that showcases stolen vehicles throughout the United States, but mainly the East Coast. I'm going to go through this page to show you exactly what inventory they have and what prices they're going for. This is a preview of what you can expect for us to go through and examine. There's very, very high-end vehicles, even some ATVs and some lower-end vehicles. First up is a listing here describing a custom Maverick. Some research revealed that the 2024-2025s go for well over $20,000 for this turbo version. And again, they're selling this vehicle from someone that had hard-earned money for $2,000. Next up, from the Striker car dealership, is the 2023 Super GR, going for $4,000. This 2023 GR A91 MT edition was once going for $58,000. They have two transmission selections, 8-speed auto and 6-speed manual, 2.0 4-liter and a 3.0 6-cylinder engine option. And it's just wild that somebody put their hopes and dreams into this car and somebody's selling it for $4,000. Next up is a 2019 Jeep SRT going for $6,000 from the Striker car dealership. Currently, they are on the market for $51,000 used. It's honestly sad to see how easily these vehicles are being stolen. You'd think that because the public buys so many of these vehicles that Dodge would have some type of incentive in making sure that these vehicles are secure before they leave the dealership, but they don't. They break into the back window. They get into the vehicle with no alarm going off. They tear some panels down. They connect the computer, and within 2 minutes, they have a new key to your vehicle and they're driving away with it. Even in this video, this guy is just showing how he parks his vehicle, probably a Hellcat or Scat Pack, in the storage unit. Next up is the 2021 Dodge Challenger RT 5.7, going at the Striker dealership for $4,000. These vehicles were going for about currently $29,000 to $42,000, depending on the mileage. But of course, here they have it for $4,000. Next up is 2021 Jeep Trackhawk, going for $6,000 at the stolen car dealership. On the market, 2021, I've seen some as low as $50,000, some as high as $150,000. But of course, you'll get the best deal at the stolen car dealership. It's just insane. $6,000. This vehicle is customized. It has a custom supercharger lid. I see some aesthetics on the radiator cap and the reservoir coolant tank cap. The intake looks custom also. But this vehicle was probably someone that put some hard work into it, and it was stolen by some lowlife, and he's selling it for $6,000. Next up is the 2023 TRX, which is going for $5,000 at the stolen car dealership. These cars are still on the market, going for $78,000 to $95,000. They're highly sought after, but they're also not protected. Next up is the 2020 Dodge Challenger. It's currently on the legal market for $31,000 at a high mileage. It's on the stolen car market at $5,000. Such a shame. I really want people to visit this Instagram page, to even follow the Telegram page, so you can see firsthand how bad this stolen car thing is. Next up is a 2023 SRT Durango. You can still find these vehicles online at over $100,000, some at $110,000. They can't sell them. They're hard to sell. People scared to buy them because they'll be stolen. And then the people that do want them, they have 2012 Durangos, and they pay somebody to steal a 23 Hellcat, and they swap the parts over, and now you have a $100,000 vehicle when you initially had a $5,000 vehicle. Next up is the 2023 Dodge Charger SRT Hellcat wide body. Definitely going to find these over $70,000, and he has it listed for $5,000. Striker activities. Next up is a S580 AMG Mercedes Benz. I found these listed brand new at over $115,000. He has it listed at the stolen car dealership for $15,000. Next up on the Striker Academy, we got what looks like a 2023 Cadilliac Escalade. These things were listed brand new from $80,000 to $155,000 with the V Series package. The Sports Platinum was listed at $100,000. He has it listed for $10,000. Again, you put your hard-earned money into these vehicles, you put down payments, and somebody worth a penny could come steal it from you and sell it online for $10,000. This is definitely America. All right, next up is the 2019 Rolls-Royce Cullinan all-wheel drive. I see these online for about 50, 60,000 miles. They still well over $200,000. He has it listed for $22,000. This is insane. I did some research, and Rolls-Royce is owned by BMW. The BMW X6 and the Cullinan are two of the easiest vehicles to steal. It takes 30 seconds to deactivate and start the car. Deactivate the alarm and start the car. 30 seconds is easier to steal than a Hellcat. Next up is the 2023 G63 Mercedes Benz. This vehicle is still on the market for $162,000 used, even with 25,000 miles. The market for this vehicle is very high, and I can see why they have it listed at this price. But then again, if you attempt to buy a stolen car of somebody, they're going to steal it back from you eventually. They're going to take your car. That's just the nature of that business. Next up is the 2022 C8 Corvette. This car is beautiful. Can you imagine waking up, getting ready for work, and you come outside and your car is gone? Your red Corvette. Man, that has to be tough. That is crazy. And then they just have it listed for so cheap, and that's probably the amount that you put down on the vehicle alone. Next up is a 2021 G63 AMG, listed for $7,000 at the stolen car dealership. It's just hard to get away with stealing a red Mercedes Benz. It's like the police are going to see it somewhere, somehow, unless you keep it in a garage. But kind of hard to miss a red Mercedes Benz. Next up is a 2022 Lamborghini Urus. Going for $7,000 at the stolen car dealership. It's a shame because these are nice vehicles, and I'm not going to assume that it was carjacked or stolen every single time, because sometimes people get these vehicles and they can't afford the payment. So they find somebody to quote unquote have it stolen. But as of right now, it's listed at the stolen car dealership for $7,000, which is a shame. I hope that they could recover the vehicle, but maybe not. All right, last but not least, we're going to talk security. This device here is called IGLA USA, IGLAUSA.com. I believe it's the #1 car system, security system, because it prevents key cloning, key theft, and carjacking. You can't even hack this car. This car, all the things that you do to get into other cars is completely dead. Now, the only thing you possibly can do is tow the car, but that's a whole different story, because now the alarm's going to go off and it's going to make a mess of a noise, and then you're going to be detected. So that's not what criminals want to do. They don't like noises. They like to get in and get out. So I believe this is the #1 device, but you have to have it professionally installed. You would have to go to the website for specifics, but I'm sure that they're compatible with Dodge, Toyota, Ford, Kia, Jeep, Hyundai, Mercedes-Benz, Land Rover, Audi, BMW, Range Rover, Jaguar, and many others. So, throw in Lexus too. Yeah, I'm pretty sure that they cover Lexus, Ford, if I didn't say it. Next up is what I call a kill switch that you can order from Amazon. If you follow instructions online, there's a couple different diagrams that you could follow. You could wire this into your fuel circuit or another circuit that wouldn't allow the vehicle to start or run. So this is a backup device if you don't have the money for the first device that I mentioned previously. With this, you have a separate key fob. You basically have A and B on and off. It gives you access to the fuel system, and if you press off, it cuts the fuel. So if somebody tries to start the vehicle, it won't start at all. This device I like the most because it's the foot brake and steering wheel locking device. It's a dual combination, so it'll definitely keep your vehicle from being moved at all, because you can't use the steering wheel and you can't use the brake. So this is something that you attach and lock every time you go to the house at night. Everything that I mentioned here will have a link in the description that you could just click and probably order on your own if you're looking to find some different security systems or devices for your vehicle. Another device that I suggest people buy is a live camera. My camera works 24 hours a day on standalone battery power, so it's not connected to my car battery at all. During the day when I'm riding, or even at night when I'm asleep, it's recording in 2 directions. I used to have it in 4 directions. It's a little overkill, but for YouTube purposes, I usually have it running in 4 cameras. I'm creating another page for that anyway, but this camera is called Blackvue. I'm going to put the link in the description also, and this is something you should definitely invest in. And if you're wondering why I turned around so fast, it's because there was a shooting between the police and a guy that was running, and my camera turned on right at that moment, so I turned around and got the hell out of there. I purchased this device a few years back, and right now the prices for this same device is at $225, so it's actually a steal, and I suggest that you get it.